welcome back to the Real Respect and another edition of AEW Dynamite Out 10. The Continental Classic continues this week, and we also had the annual Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. MJF held the Diamond Ring since 2019 and was looking to add a 6 to win his record. Here's a look at what AEW advertised as well as that, with plenty of Continental Classic matches. But we started things off with Shelton Benjamin against Carl Fletcher in the Continental Classic. But Dynamite opened with a hype video announcing the matches to come on this week's show before we went to the ring for this C2 match. As usual, there was nobody at ringside, and so MVP Lashley and the Don Callis family had to stay backstage, except Callis, who was on commentary. Benjamin knocked Fletcher to the mat a few times to establish a bit of dominance. The former ROH champ took a breather after eating a clothesline. For the first couple of minutes, it felt like Benjamin's experience was too much for Fletcher, but he managed to make it more even during the break. When we returned, they were trading punches in the middle. This was a great contest that told the story of a young talent trying his best against a decorated veteran who worked in just about every major promotion. Both men looked great, but Benjamin shined. Ultimately, Fletcher resorted to cheating to get the win. He may have won the point, but Benjamin won the crowd's heart. Protected Benjamin, who's been on fire recently. So yeah, not against it, in a good way for Fletcher to build up heat. So 7 out of 10. We then got the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Hook came to the ring and called out Nick Wayne and the Patriarchy, but that didn't last for long as Christian Cage and Shayna Wayne arrived, but Nick and Kip Sabian attacked Hook from behind and ended up smashing Hook from behind, continuing that story and building them up as heels. So yeah, so that's good stuff. Before Mercedes Moné gave an interview to Renee Paquette, and we also saw MVP ripping Benjamin for losing. He got angry and attacked a random worker backstage before Benjamin and Lashley joined in and left 4 people battered. A bit harsh, but it's only a bit of cheating, but there we go. But we then got the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal where Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly and an assortment of other wrestlers were involved. Evil Owner was the first to be eliminated by Mark Davis. Top Flight eliminated by its own allies, Leo Rush and Action Andretti, but most people who had a partner in this match worked together in an attempt to weep out the competition. Archer and Cage were responsible for several eliminations. It came down to them. Colin and KOR as the final 4. Colin and O'Reilly ended up as being the winners, so they will face each other to see who gets to take on MJF at Worlds. And this is a pretty standard battle royal. Nothing spectacular happened, but nothing ridiculous occurred either. This was crowd was into it, and the most logical people won. So yeah, kind of did what it needs to do, and it's going to lead to a big match next week or down the line wherever we get it. So yeah, good stuff. So it's 7 out of 10. We then got Max Caster against Swerve Strickland. Caster had a talk with Anthony Bowens and Billy Gunn backstage before this contest took place. Gunn and Bowen tried to talk him out of the match, but he refused and seemed intent on proving to be the best wrestler alive, as he likes to claim. Right after Caster was done with his usual pre-match rap, Strickland attacked him. He rolled him into the ring and forgetting about, but then they took the fight right back outside. Caster managed to take control for a moment, but a quick house call to the head turned things around again. Strickland hit a second and third house call before covering Caster for a quick and easy win. There wasn't much to this, but everything they did looked good. Before making his exit, Strickland hit a swerve job at the crowd's urging, and Jet gets 7 out of 10 for me. I thought this was really good. Great win for Strickland. He looked really good here, and Jet Caster kind of getting his comeuppance in a way. Before we got Pac against Jay White, but MJF spoke in a video package promising to retain his diamond ring, mocking the former Undisputed Era members. But yeah, Yuta accompanied the Bastard throughout the crowd, but nobody else from the Death Riders was there. White had the upper hand at first, and Pac took out frustration and Yuta by shoving him for no reason when took a breather. This was a competitive match, and it felt like a personal fight. They weren't trying to be flashy. It looked like they were trying to hurt each other, which made it a lot more fun. Split Ray was breathing from the mouth of Pac, knocked in a brutalizer in the standing position, but White managed to reach out the ropes to get the break. Yuta interfered, and it didn't stop White from hitting the Brave Runner for the pin and the win. He hit one on Yuta before Marini Shafir showed up and stared down as a distraction so Mox could attack. Hangman Page came out and looked like he was about to fight Mox before Cassidy came out of nowhere and went after Mox with an extension cord. White, Page and OC ended up taking out the Death Riders out of the segment. Yeah, I thought this was really good. It gets an 8 out of 10 for me. A brutal match. Also ties into the Death Riders versus AEW storyline, which I think is really good and needs to be continued to build as well. So yeah, gets an 8 out of 10 from me. We then got Anna Jay against Penelope Ford, but Jamie Hayter gave a backstage promo to defeated Julia Hart before we got a grudge match between these two. These two have had several singles and tag matches in AEW, but this was the first in almost 3 years. AEW had a quick video recap their long-standing feud during the entrances. Ford came into this with a 2-0 advantage over Jay's in singles matches, but Jay's won more tag bout. Jay offered a handshake, but Ford kicked her hand away. The two talked about choking some trash to each other before trading punches to get things going. The second half of this bout was much more physical and so both were coming close to winning a few times, but it was Jay who scored the win in the end as she grabbed the mic after 4 death rings, called out Monet. The CEO came out and they almost got into a fight, but Monet acted like she had somewhere to be. But yeah, really interesting view, building up to that nicely with Monet. So yeah, not against it at all, good stuff. Shirakawa then confronted May and issued a warning during a backstage segment before he went to the ring for the main event between King and Castagnoli. The two powerhouses locked up and fought for control for a long time. The Swiss Superman got in the first few shots, but King quickly put him down with a single blow, which the announcers noticed as a rare thing to see. Castagnoli began focusing on King's injured right arm as the show went to a break. When we returned, the powerhouse of House of Black began building ahead of steam. This was a terrific display of two totally different kind of powerful wrestlers. Castagnoli is like a Lamborghini, while Ford is like a Ford truck. Both powerful in their own way and serve completely different purposes, but both classics for a reason. Castagnoli picked up the win and 3 points with neutralizer. King gave him a tough fight, but the Swiss leads the table. Great stuff, 7 out of 10. And yeah, Dynamite continued this year's Continental Classic while also addressing a handful of views outside the tournament. I thought it all tied in really nicely. Some great matches throughout. There wasn't really a weak moment on the show. Every segment either advanced the storyline or included a good match. So yeah, it was a brisk over 2 hours really, and gets to. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.